Previously on Crash Bandicoot 2. And so the adventure continues. Alright, Crash, do you want to go to level 3 or level 4? The first direction you do, I will go in 3, 2, 1. Alright, I guess we're going to level 3. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jonathan Wolf, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Last time, we started this adventure by seeing how Cortex will strike back by acquiring crystals. And we also did the first 2 levels, and as you can see, we got already 2 color gems out of the 5 of them. Yeah, there's now 5 instead of 6. So as you can see, we have red, green, purple, blue, and yellow. So rest in peace, orange color gem. You were in 1 game and 1 game only. Alright, so now let's move on to the next level, which is Hang 8. Now, this level is our first water level. Well, however, it's a bit different to 2 Crash Bandicoot-esque games. Okay, there we go. I had to fix something in Audition. Because, yeah, for the first time I'm actually recording audio and gameplay separately, which is going to be a very helpful thing. Alright, so the gimmick of this level, or to get one of the gems in this level, we basically have to get to the end of the stage in a certain time limit. Now, this jet ski, you can move it with the D-pad, and you can actually do a boost with the X button. Or cross, whatever, I don't care. Now, right there we get the blue gem, however, or a blue gem platform. However, I will not pick it up yet. Or go to it yet, because we're on a timer, man. Ow. Now, as you may have also noticed, I actually avoided the checkpoints on purpose, because if you touch a checkpoint and you fail the time limit, the time limit you will fail the time run, so you basically have to restart the level again. So yeah, that's basically all you gotta do. Also, I just realized something that might happen, so give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some adjustments to the editing, because I think my voice from from part 1 is in the recording. So, but you know, I can just cut it because I did pause the game. But yeah, we now got the gem, and we could end, you know, we could just go to the end, but I'm lazy. Alright, so let's fall into the water and float to death, I guess. I don't know. And let's try that again, shall we? Alright, so here we have Hang 8, for real this time. And yeah, this is basically our water stage, similar to, the river levels in the first game, like up the creek and upstream. And yeah, now we can go normally through this jet ski area. Oh god! Yeah, that was a mistake. But yeah, basically, I wanted to confirm something, and yes, it is actually true. You can actually boost by pressing either the square, circle, or the X button. Of course, you can't do the triangle because that brings up the HUD. Alright, let's go ahead and go into this bonus platform. And let's completely skip these because I really don't care about them. I'm too impatient, damn it. Alright, for this part, you actually have to slide or crawl. Sliding is faster, so yeah, make sure you slide. Unless you're actually patient and decide to crawl. And decide to take things slow. Alright, now we should go, yes. Now, I don't think it applies to this version, but I believe in this version, bonus platforms do not act as checkpoints. And I say that because I'm pretty certain that in the Insane Trilogy they do count. But I am not 100% sure on that. Then again, I haven't played the Insane Trilogy in a long time. Anyway, so here we have a blue gem platform, which of course, you need the blue gem to access. And this platform, similar to the... Oh, God. Similar to the other color gem platforms in Crash 1, they will take you to more boxes. However, as you can see, yeah, these trials are more difficult to the point that, yeah, look at that, we have some nitro boxes and a checkpoint. Like, good lord. Alright, let's avoid you. And now we got a bit of a puzzle. Well, not a puzzle, but basically we want to skip these boxes and go to the other side because there is an exclamation box. Damn it. That will basically spawn the remaining boxes. So yeah, basically you want to use the the jump pads and go. Now if you go normally, you'll actually get 2 boxes instead of all 3. So what you want to do is you actually want to boost onto the jump pad to actually gain more distance. And honestly, you only do this to get the those faraway boxes. That's pretty much it. But there we go. We get the nitro detonator, and we are finished with the blue gem path. So yeah, instead of taking you to areas where are pretty much inaccessible on a playthrough similar to Crash 1, they actually take you to like a sub area. And sometimes these paths will take you to an obstacle course that there's no boxes, but you will get a gem if you manage to beat it. Although it is very inconsistent when they do that, which I will explain when we get to one of them. Especially when it comes to one of the color gems. Which, again, we will get to it later down the road. But there we go. We got the crystal and both standard gem, or clear gems, I guess. The time trial gem and the box gem. Now, usually the box gem is the gem on the right, and the extra gem is on the left. And looks like we're getting a call, probably Cortex.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Alright, so now we have more crystals to claim. So yeah, as you can see, this is our first level with only 1 gem. Also, have I been saying crystals instead of gems? Oh my god. I just realized. I am a special case, I guess. I was breeding in a lab. There we go. That's my excuse. Then again, I have to think like for 3 seconds before I say left or right because I get left and right mixed up all the time. But yeah, as you can see, we now have 1 clear gem, and the clear gem is always gonna be the box gem. So yeah, basically, we got a crystal and the box gem. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and go into the pits. And similar to Crash 1, this game also does have what I like to call rule of 2. Although in this game, it's more of a rule of 3. And what I mean by that is there's usually like 2 or 3 levels with the same like level aesthetic. So for example, here we have the second, I guess, wood level where you go around through a jungle and also get some architecture from the first game, or more specifically the Sunset Vista areas, or the Temple Ruins, I think it's called. The first level. I already forgot. I have very good memory. And oh boy, we already have a sense of backtracking. So we can either choose left or right. Now, you want to go to the left first, because the left side has an exclamation box that will spawn extra boxes on the other side. So yeah, make sure you go over there first. Now, if you only care about the crystal, and yeah, here's the box right here. Now, if you only care about the crystal, you want to take the right path. I'm a liar. We actually want to take the left path. Never mind. I thought the crystal was on the other side. Alright, so once we see the, okay, we are at the end. So yeah, once you see this thing right here, we're actually going to be at the end of the... Damn it. At the end of the path. Alright, so now we just have to backtrack our way. And yeah, just like Crash 1, backtracking is by far the worst thing about the Crash games. In fact, I'll even say that this game is one of the worst when it comes to backtracking. Thankfully, we got this checkpoint box. So now we don't have to go and get all of the boxes and the exclamation point mark. Or the exclamation box again. Well, there you go. I died. For real this time. Not an intentional death this time. But yeah, the backtracking is something that everyone in the Crash community agrees is the worst aspect of the games. And Crash 1 was not even that bad. Like, when it comes to Crash 1, the only levels I can think of are the first level, I guess the high road, but that was like more of a special challenge. So no, it doesn't count. Oh, come on. And yeah, by the way, these 4 boxes were outlines if you decide to end this side first. And there we go. That is it for the right path. So now we can continue on the normal path. But yeah, level 1 is one you have to backtrack. Cortex power. And I think that's it. Yeah, only 2 levels. Well, the first level and by what I consider to be one of the hardest levels to get the box in because of the immense backtracking. But as I showed you in the Let's Play, getting the boxes in Cortex power is not that difficult. You basically have to choose the right way. You basically have to choose the right way all the time. Otherwise, you will just have to do unnecessary backtracking. Alright, now for this part, I'm going to hit the middle box first. And we're going to hit this thing. And we're gonna go back. So, bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, you don't want to destroy them, otherwise you will not be able to get these 2 boxes that were originally outlines. And get some 1-ups. Now, I did skip this box, and you may notice that, yeah, I try to jump on it and it doesn't break, and I try to spin on it and it doesn't work, so what gives? Well, these boxes are metal crates. Well, no, not metal crates, but reinforced crates, as I like to call them. And the only way to destroy them is by doing a ground pound. And yes, it is the only way to destroy them. Not even boulders can destroy them. So yeah, they're an okay inclusion, but it's not the end of the world if, you know, they're a thing, or if, you know, they're in the way or not. Although, that can be annoying for one specific level, which I will get into later. Or when we get to the second world room. And wow, that was much easier to avoid, or to get out of. That is insane. Alright, but there we go. That is The pits. I almost said Turtlewoods, but no, that is the pits. And we're at 15 minutes, so yeah, we have time to do the next level. We also have time, I believe we also have, yeah, we also have time to tackle the boss, so. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we have one more crystal to get. And it's right here in Crash Dash, level 5. Let's do this. Crash Dash. It almost sounds like we have to dash away from something. Hey, look. Hey, look at that. The door's not here. What gives? Oh, hey, look at that. The door's right here. Oh, boy. This looks familiar. That's because this is a boulder level. Also, I love how Crash goes like, oh, when he looks back. Yeah, that is actually one thing I will praise. Oh yeah, I forgot Crash does that little, like, dive. He's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I survived. Hooray. But yeah, that's one thing I actually will praise Crash 2 over Crash 1, is that they made Crash more expressive, and I love it. He is such a goofball, and I love it. Imagine the next boulder actually started moving. That would have been hilarious. All right, so you may have noticed those little like bomb-looking things that explode when the boulder tramples them. Well, those are landmines, and if you touch them, you won't die, but you will get stunned out of moving. Which, yeah, you wanna try to avoid that, because there are instances where you have to have a lot of distance from the boulder. But once we see that boulders cannot cross bridges, let's, oh, I can move in a minute. Let's go into the bonus area after collecting the crystal. And, oh crap. Nice. And we can just walk away. Because yeah, unlike Crash 1, Crash 1, where TNTs or activated TNTs will blow up automatically, or will blow up only. Okay, let me try again. Unlike Crash 1, where TNT boxes will instantly blow up without destroying surrounding boxes like in Crash 1, if you walk away a certain distance. Yeah, now TNTs, when they explode, they will destroy surrounding boxes. So yeah, that's something that they fixed, which I'm honestly thankful for, because yeah, there has been levels where I forgot that was a thing and I missed the box jump for one box, which was very annoying. But yeah, basically I stalled right there to get rid of the multi-box stuff so they can be destroyed instantly. And also we got some dash panels now, and oh my god, my butt exploded. Damn it. Alright, let's try that. Because yeah, just like in Crash 1, boxes will not be destroyed by the boulder. That's not until Crash 3. And I guess when they do the remake, but you know. Okay, now this part can be very annoying because we got 8 boxes. And you basically have to stall for a bit to actually get them. And the worst part is that if you missed a box, yeah, you cannot die. You just have to quit and go back, which is kind of annoying. But we got the box gem nonetheless, and we can end Crash Dash. And that's it for the first warp room. Yeah, we actually got 100%. Even though we cheated to get the red gem, so yeah. Alright, let's do one more dance. One more, I almost said dash, but no, dance. Yeah. And like Cortex promised, he was gonna call us when we get 5 crystals.
Listen up. We are not without enemies. Some of them you may even recognize. Although they cannot harm you inside this warp room, they can attack you on your way to the next one. To get to the next warp room, use the platform that appears in the center of the room. Good luck.
So yeah, basically once you get all 5 crystals, if you go to the center platform, Crash will have the stupidest grin. And by pressing up, we will ascend to a new level. However, like Cortex said, we're gonna get ambushed. And here we have the first boss, Ripperoo. Yeah, Ripperoo is back. And he is incredibly easy. So basically, the gimmick of this fight is that he will spawn TNT while he's I guess, with style. But when he goes into bonkers, or when he goes bonkers, he'll start spawning nitro. So yeah, when he has, I guess when he's like, I guess this is supposed to be like a reference to like Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I guess. I honestly don't know I honestly don't know the resemblance. Also, as far as I know, do not touch the nitro tiles, otherwise they will blow up. Actually, I think, because I've never actually tried it out. But yeah, basically, you just want to repeat it 3 times, and yeah, Ripperoo will be dead. But yeah, this boss is not that hard. As a matter of fact, I would say, I'm gonna say right now, like, when it comes to the bosses, this game is really easy. Like, this game has probably the easiest bosses in the entire series, or at least the main trilogy. Although there's one boss that can be very annoying. That being, which, yeah. There's one boss that can be annoying, which ironically is the best boss in the game. So, there we go. And there you go. Once you do the Crash Dance and defeat Ripperoo, we are now in Warp Room numero 2. And we get a cute polo there.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered. 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
13 planets? I thought there was 12. Wait, let's see. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Oh, there's only 9. What other 4 planets have you discovered, Cortex? My god. Well, I guess if you count the sun, but the sun is not a planet, it's a star. And no, the asteroid field doesn't count. Now, there's gonna be the astrologers in the comments being like, you actually forgot this planet. But, there we go. That is it for the first warp room. Now, if you stand on the middle platform and press down, you can see Crash is pointing down, and you can just go back to the first warp room. Now, one thing that I actually did not know until very recently is that you can actually refight the bosses. If you hold triangle while switching between warp rooms, yeah, you can actually refight the bosses. So yeah, I actually did not know that. You can actually refight the bosses, which, thank God, because, you know, it would be very dumb that it would be very dumb if you have a game where you cannot replay, like, levels or bosses. Now, bosses, I'm still pissed off because, my god. Why is Sekiro the only, like, Souls game that lets you refight bosses? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna see. Also, we now have... Also, by the power of didgeridoos, we have become an angel. But yeah, that's basically it. So... Crash Team Racing? Nice. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of Crash Bandicoot 2. So yeah, we've completely finished the first warp room, and we defeated the first boss, and we also learned how to refight bosses. So yeah, we're gonna save our game. That's a beautiful thumbnail. And yeah, next time we meet, we're gonna... Oh, really? Whoa. Where's the F? There's the F. Alright. So yeah, next time on Crash Bandicoot 2, we're going to start Warp Room 2. However, we're technically not going to get anything here yet. Instead, we're actually going to go back into Warp Room 1 and actually get the first... No, not the first. Actually get the red gem. So yeah, my name is Jonathan Wolf, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.